All right, so we're going to do shut the box. The first thing I did was I actually created a folder. So I went to ONSHAPE and created a folder called shut the box, which I'm going to open up. I just like to keep my stuff organized. So I'm going to create an on document. I'm going to call it shut the box. And I'm actually going to make all of the parts in this one document. You can do them in separate part studios, that's fine. But I do like doing them all in the one part studio. So I'm going to make a sketch right here in the front. And I'm going to draw my first thing, which is actually the bottom piece. And the bottom piece is going to be 11 by 1/4, 0.25. So it's 11 by 0.25. If you can't see the 0.25, there it is. I'm going to finish this sketch up. I'm going to extrude it. I'm going to extrude it 8.5. 8.5 inches. Okay? So 8.5 inches. And I'm going to name it, because naming parts is important. I'm going to name that the bottom. All right. And then I'm going to turn it off, because I don't want to deal with it. I'm going to go to sketch. I'm going to draw a part. It's going to be called the front. It's going to be 9.5 by 2. So 9.5 by 2. I'm going to hit finish sketch. I'm going to extrude this, and we're going to extrude this 0.75. So 0.75, 3/4 of an inch. So that is the side. I am going to rename this. I'm going to call it front / back, because it is the front and the back. I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to make a sketch. I'm going to click on the front. And I'm trying to draw these things in the way they're going to be oriented when I bring them into the part studio, so I don't have to rotate them. That's why this one, when I draw, it's going to be too tall by 0.75 wide. So those are the dimensions, in case you can't see it. Too tall by 0.75 wide. Finish sketch, and I'm going to extrude this 8.5 inches. So 8.5 inches. So there we go. Gonna check that off. I'm gonna, I gotta do one more thing on this. I gotta make a sketch right here on the side. I wanna turn to the right. I wanna draw a circle. That circle should be 3/8, 3/8. And it should be, let's see. This is the first one I actually have to kind of remember. I'm gonna give you guys all, when we are drawing this, I'm gonna give you all like a packet that's got all the dimensions in it, which is what I'm referring to right now. But it is going to be 2 inches. We're going to go 2 inches from the back edge, and then we're going to go from here to the bottom. That's going to be 1/2 inch. So we got a 2 inch, a 1/2 inch, and the circle is 3/8 or 0.375. Okay. And we're just going to extrude that and remove it all the way through. So there we go. And this is going to be, if we rename this, it's going to be the side, and we're going to have 2 of those. We are going to make a sketch on this side thing. We're going to make something called a dowel. So I'm going to turn to the side so it's a little easier to see. The dowel is just going to be a 3/8 inch rod. So I'm just going to draw a 3/8 circle. I'm going to hit finish sketch on that 3/8 circle. I'm going to go to extrude. I'm going to click on it. And I want this 3/8 circle to be 11 inches. So make that 3/8 circle 11 inches. And when you've done so, finish the sketch. And I'm going to call that dowel. Okay, I'm going to make that invisible. I'm going to sketch on the front here. I'm going to draw a block that is 2 inches by 1 inch. So 2 by 1. I'm going to finish the sketch. We're going to extrude this block 0.75, not 1 inch, 0.75. So 0.75 is the extrusion. I'm going to hit check. And then I've got to make a sketch on the side face, which I will turn to the side face. And right in the center, we're going to draw a 3/8 hole. And as I said, it is going to be, if I dimension it, sorry, checking my sheet, 1/2 inch from the bottom. And as we already said, it should be right in the center, which is also, when you look at it, 3/8, 0.375. I can move that over to the side so you can see. So you can see, so there's the 3 dimensions required for this. Give you a second to drink it in. And hit finish sketch. And I'm going to extrude. Oh, didn't want that. Click it again. Just wanted this. And we're going to remove this 1 inch all the way through. So you can see, it's all the way through. I'm going to call this a flipper because that's what it is. Now, if you want to get fancy, you can make 9 different flippers. And you can number them each, like you could number 1, 2, 3, etc. I'm not going to get fancy like that. I'm just going to do a regular flipper and use it 9 times, and I won't worry about putting numbers on them. If you want to get fancy, though, you are free to do that. And then I'm going to do a sketch, and I have to make the piece that the flippers rest on. I'm going to call it the separator piece. This piece should be 9.5 by 0.75. So 9.5 by 0.75. So you can see that 0.75. Okay. And then I'm going to go to extrude, and I'm going to extrude it 1/2 of an inch, so 0.5. So I'm going to extrude it 0.5, 1/2 of an inch. I'm going to hit check, and I'm going to name it the separator. So rename separator. And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn them all on. Oops. And I'm just going to click one and go right click and edit appearance. And I just want them to all be the same appearance. So once I check the one, I can go down and click all of them and notice how they all change to set appearance. And that's good. You can turn them on or off if you want to here, but you are actually good to go to assembly here. You have the required number of pieces. So that is all you need. And I will see you in the assembly video. Good luck.